Welcome to the introduction video to the red, blue, and green system. The purpose of this system is to streamline your performance on the instrument of basic, major, and minor scales, as well as all of the diatonic modes, harmonic minor. Basically, I want to help make your fingering a little bit smoother and a little bit more streamlined, and also allow you to think more quickly on the instrument as you navigate these scalar patterns. So let's begin with what the red, blue, and green system hopes to achieve and what it is. If you have tried to learn major scales at this point and are struggling, odds are you're struggling because you're looking at diagrams that look like this when you search on Google. We got black ones. I got 5 patterns in the major scale here. Ooh, there's streamlined all over the board here. We got some red dots. I got some black dots. I got some black dots. I got some white dots. I've got 5 different diagrams here. I've got numbers in intervals and squares. But none of these different variations of the scale or formulations of the scale, in my estimations and in my professional experience, are the optimal way of thinking about our movements through these scales. Because when we think about the diatonic series, there are really only three-note patterns that exist, and they occur in perpetuity. I have labeled those 3 patterns red, blue, and green. The idea being here, if I think the word red, I can think about 3 notes discretely on a string at once, rather than trying to recall individual black dots and remember if I got a black dot here, or if this is a no black dot one, what do I do on this string? How many black dots are on this string? I can remember a distinct 1-syllable color and know where my fingers need to go. When I think red, I am thinking 5, 7, and 9 with my index, middle, and pinky. So I am doing the work of a dozen words with 1 syllable. And what's more is that in this system, the colors repeat at least 1 more string. So if it's red on this string and I haven't done anything prior to it, it's going to be red and then red again. So I can actually think about 6 notes with 1 syllable rather than recalling where's the first, is this a major second, or should I be doing a minor second, is this a major third, perfect fourth, fifth, major sixth, what fret am I on? Were there dots there, or are there not dots there? Now I don't have to think about those things. I think red, and my hand does the red motion. I think blue, and my hand does the blue motion. I think green, and my hand does the green motion, which means when I want to think about expressing the major scale across 6 strings, nearly 2.5 octaves here, it's as simple as me thinking red, blue, green. Red, blue, green. All right, now let's talk about those fingerings and then take a look at the major scale diagram here before we wrap up this class, shall we? Get my notes up here. We've got 3 patterns to cover today. We have the red pattern. Some of you might know this as whole. So, if you're thinking about your major scale here, whole, half, whole, half. Yes, we're going to get into the whole here. So that's the red pattern. And you would express this on your E or your A string, really any string you want. Index, middle, pinky. And if I want to do this across 2 strings, I call these bursts because we can do these in perfect alternate picking motions. I'm going to go down, up, down, up, down, up. So you could think down, up, but that might cross your brain up. Just keep thinking down and up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that is the red pattern. Next, let's talk about the blue pattern here. Blue pattern, if you are going to do this in a major scale, we're going to move this up to the 6th fret. But if you want to just stay fixed on the 5th position on the note A, I ain't going to stop you. It's your practice session. So we're going to go index, middle on the 6th fret, and then our pinky will be on C on the 8th fret here. So 5, 6, 8. Wow, numbers is hard. I'm an English guy. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And then make sure to take it the other way. Up, down, up. I recommend practicing each color discreetly before you start working on blending them together. We'll do videos, of course, on color exercises, how to move through these little bursts faster and more clean. Hey, if you like them, I guess now's a real good time for me to mention you should subscribe, leave a comment below. That, of course, helps engagement. Leave me a like. And, oh, by the way, we are launching a Patreon where we will be doing things like breaking down masterclass videos, talking about how guitar solos and things are done, putting out a whole bunch of content that simply I cannot put out on YouTube. This is the free side of the show, but if you want to support the channel and you want to get more content that goes deeper and breaks down interesting things that I cannot do on the free side, please, please, please check the link below for our Patreon account and support this channel. I do appreciate it. Let's finish off now by talking about the green pattern. Now, if you're into hard rock, heavy metal playing, blues, jazz, music, if you like the music, you might like the green pattern. This is one you probably have some experience with anyways, and now you've got something to think about, or a way of formulating this. This is like every rock riff you've ever done. 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8. Wow, that sounds really familiar, and yet it doesn't sound like anything, does it? But you know this fingering pattern. All right, so that covers our 3 different fingering patterns here. Almost got myself into trouble, but I didn't, and we're going to get home on this take of the video. That's what we're going to do. So now we're going to finish off by talking about the natural major, aka the Ionian mode if you are Grecian inclined. This is also the crux of the red, blue, green system. You will see that we can think about this scale as simple as red, blue, green. Red on the first 2 strings on the 5th fret, blue on the middle 2 strings on the 6th fret, and then green on the high 2 strings on the 7th fret. I'm going to demonstrate this for you here real quickly. So I'm going to do the red pattern here on the 5th fret. And then I don't even move my middle and pinky. It's just my index kind of closes in. Now we go. So those first 2 strings, 5, 7, 9, 5, 7, 9, 6, 7, 9, 6, 7, 9. That's a lot of words. My lungs are getting tired. Smoke a little bit. Shouldn't be doing it. Let's simplify this. Red. Let's try it, only let's do it better, right? Blue. Red. Blue. Red. Blue. But that doesn't get us even 2 octaves. Let's get that 2 1/4 octave here, or 2 1/2 octaves, however you want to slice the pie. Now we're going to go 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10. So all together, 5, 6, 7. Red, blue, green. Blue, red. Red, blue, green. Green, blue, red. Now, if you're interested in private instruction, we are also offering that over at the Patreon as well. Before I close up here, remember, like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let's talk about how to practice this. I think the best way to practice any of these mechanical motions is to do it against an accelerating metronome. Being of a rock background myself, I like to do it against an accelerating metronome drum beat. You'll be able to find one right here on YouTube. Very, very easy. There's, in fact, an entire accelerating metronome drum beat playlist that is available here on YouTube. I use it all the time. I highly recommend it. Take it nice and slow. Start at 40, and we want to build up endurance, and we want to build up speed, but we want to make sure that our right hand is really loose as we're doing all of this. We do not want to make this an elbow pump thing. We want this nice and loose through the wrist. Nice and loose through the wrist. Do it against an accelerating metronome. Practice each color discreetly. And then, if you are getting more conversant on that part of it, start practicing your color crossovers. So, for example, between my A and D string here, I've got red and blue. That's a good one to practice. And last and certainly not least, blue to green. This will get your middle and ring finger articulation going. That's a good one to practice first thing in the morning. That'll wake up the hand real nice. Anyways, guys, that brings us to the end of our introduction video into the red, blue, green system. I hope you found this informative. Like, subscribe, ring the bell if there's still a bell in the future when you see this video. And please go and support us over on the Patreon. If you're interested in private lessons, reach out to me there. Thanks.